for your children to be bringing into school kind of things.
And I'm telling you, I bet you for shit. I never asked them. I should ask them. Logan is obsessed with calendars. My 6-year-old, little Logan. And I bet you little Logan brought this into school.
That's funny. You never asked. Still haven't asked.
I never asked. No, I should ask. But and I bet you it was him. And I don't know how they figured it out, if he left it on his desk or whatever. So there are a bunch of random things in here. And it has Liam's name all over it, Logan's name all over it, my name all over it. So they pretty much know. So I thought it would be funny to now, beholds to me, I am very pleased to announce that there is nothing like incriminating in here. Good. Thankfully. And I thought about it. I'm like, all right, this is all the stuff I say on the podcast. So it can't be, too incriminating, a little embarrassing, but right. But so there's a couple things that, when you first open it, like January comes first at you, which is the first month that I started writing in here. And so there's like little things like Logan's pooping. Because, I always fucking complain about his fucking pooping. Then there's a little snippet in here. If you remember, I was talking about Liam and how he says things when he gets upset. So it says, I don't deserve to live. Oh. Ooh. That sounds good, doesn't it? And then there's like silly stuff in here, like, your mic is not centered. I wrote that to you one day. Wondering if your child likes to play sports, super small thing, just like really, really random things. And then we come to BTK, blind torture kill. Nice. That's nice. Wonder what that could mean. Me just wanting to sleep in and my kids wanting to go to before care. Fuck them. I didn't write that, but... basically what it comes out to be. Oh my God. Yeah, the blind torture kill, then all the things about mom. And so thankfully, what's this one? Oh, one nostril clogged. That's when he freaked out about his nostril. So I am very thankful though that there really wasn't anything crazy. But now just think about the woman that sat down and opened up this book and said, we got to figure out who this is. So the other thing I was thinking of, maybe they left it in before care.
Yeah, that's
because
possible.
Otherwise, I feel like she would have said to me, hey, Liam or Logan's teacher found this in her classroom. We think it's yours.
Right.
But again, as soon as I saw the notebook, there was no more questions asked, and I bolted out of there.
Hey, I think you gotta go bye.
Yeah. Well, I did tell her. I was like, this is the notebook that I use for my podcast. And yeah.
That's funny.
Thank
you. Well, at least you
you
didn't have any notes like this one that when I opened my book was what actually jogged your memory that you had that book. Because usually, before we start, in order to remember everything we want to say, we kind of just write down little snippets of a story we want to tell, so we don't forget.
Yes.
So I opened my page today to go and write down my notes for today, and I opened to this little gem. Ed dresses kids like homeless hooker.
I am very thankful that I had nothing like that written in my book.
Can you imagine that was in that book that went to school?
No. So then an update to Logan. So later that day I did ask Logan. I'm like, so Logan, never have I ever. I'm like, so how do you play this game, And he's like, well, you say things you've never done. And I'm like, and what if you have? And he goes, you just say you've done it. I'm like, okay, like what? So thankfully it was reassuring. It was kind of like, have I ever thrown up or silly stuff like that. Right. And I'm hoping that is all there is to that.
All the way through the teenage years. That's how they will play. Never have I ever
farted on my pillow.
And tried to give myself pink eye.
So for now on, I will keep my notebooks in a more secure spot.
Yeah,
well, luckily I actually do write all my notes on my phone now. Pretty much all of them. But I really stopped. Actually, when did I stop using this? I stopped using this in March, I think, or something. April.
You upgraded.
Upgraded to just the phone. Oh, look, yep, that's Logan. Yeah. Logan definitely was a culprit of my freaking notebook.
That's his picture he drew.
That is his picture he drew.
That's funny.
Oy.
Hey guys, this is Liam. If you like what you hear, please rate and subscribe on iTunes and Stitcher. They are total news and could use your help. Thanks, bye.
So, mamas, if you ever have a certain notebook or notes or just any kind of doodle you don't want your children to see, maybe look in their notebooks, double check their notebooks and make sure they're not taking any of this stuff from home. Yes, backpacks.
Or, if your children are just really busy working on science experiments that you have no idea about, like, will I get pink eye if I fart on my pillow? Just know you're not alone. So if you have any suggestions of any topics you'd like to hear, or if you want us to possibly share your what the fuck moment of the week, email us at momsmouthingOff@gmail.com.
You can also find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And we'd also like to have a big shout out, big thank you to our friends, family for giving us the material we use every week. Without them, this wouldn't be a podcast.
No, it would not. So thank you. We love you. And until next week, try not to lose your shit.
Yep. Bye, mamas.
Bye.